Happy Friday, everybody. It's Leza live on the radio on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Oh, how I love myself some Friday. How's everybody doing today?
Good. I love myself some Friday as well.
Do you? Can't tell.
Can't tell, yeah. Friday is like Monday. It's like Tuesday. I mean, there's more people out on Friday. How's that?
There you go. Very good. I know how Drew is doing. He's doing fantastic,
And
right?
You are correct.
Yes. I mean, Friday morning, it's just the anticipation of Saturday morning for me, and I love it. Little Bubba got up at 4 a.m., but God bless Scott Dandos's heart. He got up with him this morning. Yeah, so, but he goes back to bed. That dog is so good. Yeah, he gets right back in his crate, and he whines for about a half a minute, thinking somebody, and he's asleep again. So, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, he is. He's pretty damn
He wants
perfect.
his mommy.
Well, and that's kind of why I asked Scott. He was up. Scott was up because he was, doing whatever he was doing, but he was probably going to the bathroom. But I was like, if I go in there, he's going to be all excited and want to play. And so it worked out great for me, and we're heading into a weekend. Big plans for the weekend?
No.
No, don't have to work.
Yeah, I have to work, but
Yeah.
nothing super crazy. I
don't
don't have to go to
the
Phoenix.
valley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank gosh.
Yeah, good. You get to stay
With
here.
all that heat, no.
Oh, I know. Didn't they break a record yesterday?
They did, yeah.
Woo! Did we break a record yesterday, Drew? Do you know?
No, we tied our record.
Aha.
We needed to make 98. We made 97.
Okay. And are we on tap today to break another record?
Unfortunately, yes. I think we're going to do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot today and tomorrow. We're going to have that. But guess what? We're going to get a little bit of a cooling trend on
Nice.
Saturday and Sunday. But then Monday comes and we're back into it again and
Okay.
back into the heat. We will have some increase in the winds. Will be about 25 to 30 miles an hour tonight.
Okay. All
so
right.
we've got a couple days of and
Yeah.
then a little cooler for Saturday, Sunday. And
Right. Well, you say cooler. Like, what are you talking here? 82?
How about 87 versus 96?
Okay, that is. Yeah, that's
That's a
10
lot
degrees
better.
cooler.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that sounds...
That's what we're getting.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's going to happen.
Right.
But, it's a trend.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a beautiful weekend up here in the Central Highlands of
Absolutely.
Arizona. Are you doing anything exciting for the weekend, Drew?
Pretty much hanging home. Got some friends coming in.
Yeah,
So we're going to, we'll
Okay.
end up spending some time there.
that'll be fun.
And then have another friend of ours who's in a band who's playing at Mark's Beer Garden
Oh,
on Saturday.
how
so we're going to go to Mark's
fun.
Beer Garden off of Iron Springs there
Okay,
and listen to them play.
that'll be fantastic. And didn't you have somebody you wanted to shout out to this morning?
I certainly do. I wanted to send a shout out to Andy and Julie. They're up here visiting friends. They're their friends who moved to Prescott Valley and visiting me as well. And we're going to show them Prescott and the Central
Oh.
Highlands and hope we can get them pushed up here.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I
most people
know-
that visit end up moving here. And we have a realtor right here at the
At the
desk.
ready, yep.
Yep,
Who's-
ready to help them.
Who's ready? Yeah.
Yep, you got your card? Give him your card.
I don't have one on me, but I will
what?
find one.
Okay.
I'm
I
sure
keep 'em
when
in my
he's
car.
ready, he'll let us know.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Okay.
But yeah, they got kids that they got to take care of. But
Well,
they'll be
welcome.
empty nesters soon.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the area. I hope y'all have a great weekend. It's going to be fun. There's a lot going on this weekend, so.
Appreciate
And
that.
I have to issue a public apology. Yesterday, I accused somebody of stealing my bag of cookies from Mahinshaw. They were on my desk, got in yesterday morning. They were gone. I was not happy. I was confused, thinking it must have been a mouse because who else would take my cookies, right? Well, I found them. They were in my car. So apparently I took them. I planned to take them home the day before yesterday, and so I took them with me and then forgot that I had them in the car, and then when I got into work, forgot it was me. I'm the problem. So, yeah, I apologize to everybody that I work with and all of the mice that live here at the KYCA compound.
All of them?
All of them.
There's
Yeah.
more than one?
Well, I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so. So, yeah, usually that's the case. When you can't find something and you think
Cookie
somebody else did it, it's usually you. User error.
It's in the car.
Yeah, it was in the car. Right. So
We'll just call her the cookie thief from now on.
there you go.
Stealing
there you
from
go.
yourself.
There you go. Well, I have a funny story about that. You know how people steal food from work refrigerators? You know, something looks good and you just help yourself. Well, way back at an old radio station in the past that I worked at, I had some cheese in the fridge, and the cheese was missing. And I got on the air and I said, all right, I know somebody took the cheese. Who took the cheese? We had this big investigation. Guess what was back in the fridge the next day?
The cheese.
The cheese. So whoever took it probably went and bought more and cut it down to make it look just like it did, because it was back. And I swear, I wasn't the only one that looked for the cheese. I had others looking for the cheese. It was not to be found until the next day. And back in the fridge, not even hidden, like right there on the shelf. Like I wouldn't have seen it there. So
I just don't understand the people that do that. You know it's not yours.
I know, but sometimes you're hungry.
So you're one of the people that does it.
No,
then.
I don't do it. I don't do it.
Because I've never stolen other people's food, and that's one thing that really just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Is when people steal my food out of my lunchbox or whatever in the fridge, because I'm like, no, I spent all day preparing that because I never bring it in.
Yeah, and then when you do bring it in,
they eat it.
Yeah, and it's in a lunchbox. See, that would be different. Somebody going through your lunchbox, that's personal, private property.
Well, yeah, I have a Darth Vader lunchbox. You don't? With a thermos and everything?
I don't, but
A
I
Darth
want one.
Vader lunchbox?
Of course.
Oh, that's so cute, Matt. Big, tall Matt. What are you, 6'5"?
I was going to say, be careful, the third graders will get it.
I could take them.
Matt can squash a third grader. Did you say third grader?
Yeah.
With his foot.
I could.
Yeah, squash.
I'd take on an entire class of third graders at once.
could-
I'm okay with it.
I'd like to see that. We got to
I
arrange
got my
that.
money on the third graders, so
Depends on how many there are, right?
that's
Yeah,
why I was
Take
saying.
them at the knees. Take them at the knees. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, I don't have big plans for the weekend other than just hanging around. Gonna enjoy the beautiful area. My kids are in town, Dempsey and Delaney, and Delaney and Mateo, and Maple, and hopefully Dempsey and Jake are coming up as well. So it's gonna be a fun weekend. Just hanging out around the house. Maybe catch some golf on Sunday. We'll have to see. We have to send some love to our buddy and showmate Barry Barb. His mother passed away on Sunday, so Barry's not going to be with us today. He actually had to go home and attend her funeral. So our hearts just go out. It's not an easy thing to do. I've been through it twice with both my mom and my mother-in-law, and so hug your moms a little tighter today. For Barry
Always.
Barb and his mother. Yes.
Always,
Sending love to Ma Hinshaw, who we'll talk to a little later on this morning. We can tell her how good her cookies were that she sent home for us. And you and your mother will be reviewing the movie Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yep. That is
And
correct.
I'm gonna just go out there on a limb and say I think you're gonna give it 4.5 out of 5 reels.
Wow, very optimistic this morning.
I think
Wow.
I think so, because I'm gauging it off of the Rotten Tomatoes audience score, which was high. High. So we'll have to see. So stick around for that review. And it is still free food for us Friday, even though Barry is not joining us, because my friend Nettie Parrish is in from the bakery at Prescott Antiques, 915 East Gurley Street, and she brought in a mixed berry pie for us. So fear not. Free food is here for us today. I know.
I was concerned.
Good job.
Yeah, I know. You looked really concerned, Matt. I don't want to let Maddie down with the free food, So,
It
yeah.
looks very nice.
Doesn't
it
it
looks
look
very
nice?
delicious from
Yes.
what I can see here.
Yes. Well, Nettie's getting it ready for us. She's going to join us coming up in just a little bit. It's National Donut Day. We're having pie on Donut Day, but that's quite okay because we've had donuts on the show many, 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 many times. I'm kind of over it.
Are you over donuts? How?
Well, I'm not a
what?
huge fan anyway. I mean, I try to eat gluten-free because it gives me a stomach ache, but I'll eat it anyway if it's in front of me, and then I deal with it all day. So, yeah.
It's worth the sacrifice,
It's
right?
worth. Yes, I'll take one for the team. My son-in-law calls that Ferda. Take
Ferda?
one for the team.
Ferda.
Ferda. Yeah, Ferda. There you go. There's a word for you. Yeah. So, National Donut Day. If you want to grab a free one, head to Krispy Kreme. We don't have a Krispy Kreme here, do we?
No.
I don't believe so.
No, we used to. We used to have a Krispy Kreme, but we don't anymore. So that's sad news. Do we have a Dunkin' Donuts? We do have a Dunkin'.
Yeah, we have 2.
Yes, so you can go to Dunkin' Donuts. They're giving away free donuts, but you have to buy a drink to get it. And we've been celebrating National Donut Day since 1938 when the Salvation Army made and sold donuts to raise money during the Great Depression. And according to legend, donuts used to be called donuts, Knots, because they looked like knots. They started as fried balls of dough, but always came out mushy in the center until some genius made that hole in them so they'd cook more evenly. God bless them.
Well, but what about the
fritter?
Yeah.
But it can be kind of doughy in the middle, which is what I like about it, So, and though, some are not, but some are. So there you go. National Donut Day. It's National VCR Day. Do you still have a VCR? You do, probably.
I do not, no.
Do not.
I know.
You got only discs now, huh?
Yeah, DVD. I do have a DVD player, though.
You have a DVD player. What about you? You have a VCR lingering somewhere?
Not any.
Me neither. And you know what my kids gave
Like
me
a
from
Blu-ray.
I don't even think I have a disc player anymore. I don't. I mean, somewhere I have one. I could hook it up if I need it, but I don't do the discs. I do the streaming for sure. But my kids for Mother's Day gave me a gift certificate to this memory box place where you put all your VCR tapes and all your tapes in, and you ship them off, and they digitize them for us. So I'm gonna have lots of home movies here coming up real soon from all those home movies. My in-laws they always had a camera on their shoulder, the big camera.
Yeah, my father did the same thing.
Yeah.
Probably about a year and a half ago or so.
Oh, he digitized his VHS tapes?
Oh, hundreds, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Just all stuff
did you
that
have
we
to watch
did.
them all?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Heck no.
Yeah.
He did. Him and my mom had to sit there and figure out what we want to spend money on to save forever kind of thing.
Right. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
So they digitize them, and then you go through it and say which ones you want to keep, or you.
No, you figure out what you want,
I
and you
can't do
ship
that.
to them,
I
and
can't
then
do
they
that
digitize
I
it.
can't watch them.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
I'm just going to send them all to them. I don't care. And then the kids can go through them.
Do them all.
Yeah, they're the ones that wanted them. So there we go. So, National VCR Day. It's National Chocolate Ice Cream Day, which is another sad reason that we don't have Barry today because he loves ice cream. It is his favorite thing in the whole world. One time I met him for something, and I brought him a whole bucket, a galvanized steel bucket full of pints of Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
That's awesome.
I know. It was a really nice gift. Yeah.
Well,
so
you know what we'll have to do is we'll have to do a free Food for Us Friday makeup.
Yeah.
And he'll have to do donuts and ice cream.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. If you're listening, Barry, there you go. Matt,
I'm sure he's listening now.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure he's not, for sure. Let's see. It's Daniel Boone Day, commemorating the day in 1769 when the famous frontiersman began exploring what's now Kentucky. He founded the village of Boonesboro, Kentucky. How original is that? Which is one of the first American settlements west of the Appalachians. So there you go. Daniel, celebrate today by wearing a coonskin cap.
You still have yours?
I know you got one.
I don't know.
Do I still have mine? Like I had one? Like I used to wear one around?
That's a fashion statement. I don't think it's going to work.
I could see that. You running around
no,
as a kid?
No. I think I did buy one for Delaney once because she played Daniel Boone in the Living History program at Abaya Judd one year when she was like in 4th or 5th grade. Yeah, she was Daniel Boone. So, and then tonight is Pat Sajak's final episode of Wheel of Fortune. He's been hosting that game show with Vanna White since 1981. Can you believe that? Vanna's sticking around anyway. She's like, all right, see you, Pat. And guess who's taking over for Pat Sajak?
I should know this.
The most overexposed radio host in the world.
I'm drawing a blank.
Ryan Seacrest.
He's a radio host?
Well, that's how he got started. Absolutely.
I just remember him from the weird TV show things.
Well, yeah, he's done it all.
The host
he's
stuff,
done it
yeah.
all. He's done it all, and now he's also going to do Wheel of Fortune. That would be a good gig, wouldn't it? Be a ton of fun.
I'd rather do Jeopardy, personally.
Okay, well, you can have that gig. You can have that gig. All right, so have you heard about this new trend? You've been places where they only accept cash, and then they point you to a little shady ATM in the corner that's plugged into the wall, right? Well, these days, a lot of places don't take cash and only accept digital payments through credit cards and debit cards or mobile wallets. So what happens if you only have cash? They send you to a reverse ATM, which takes your cash and then spits out plastic.
Yeah, I've run into those at the Phoenix Sun Stadium.
Have you?
They have that.
They have
yeah.
them there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. They're basically burner debit cards, and they deduct a transaction fee, which is usually a few bucks. Was that the case? Did you use one?
No, I
No.
did not. I
Yeah.
have lots of plastic fake money.
Right. Yes. Very nice. So that's kind of weird. I haven't seen that before, but it kind of makes sense. And then there are places that you go, well, most places don't take cash anymore. I'm trying to think.
I think legally you have to, if somebody has cash, you have to tender it.
Really?
Yeah, but I mean, that is our form of.
I know, but a lot of places are like,
They
nope.
don't trump national rules or
Yeah.
national laws.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So I want to see who's gonna fight it.
Next to know, you're going to have ID with cash. Oh,
Yeah.
here's $100 bill. Let me see your ID.
Right. Let's see. That's not that interesting. But you know what is interesting? Free food for us. We've got Natty Parrish coming up next from the bakery at Prescott Antiques. Stick around to listen to us eat berry pie. It's going to be a ton of fun. All right, so it's time to vote for your favorite jewelry store along with other favorites here in our area. Go to dailycourierchoice.com and vote for my favorite jewelry store, the Artful Eye Jewelers. They've been in Prescott for over 27 years, family-run and operated business. They have been honored with being named one of America's coolest stores, won so many different design contests, voted best of Yavapai County, best of Prescott. Kevin O'Neill, who has been at the Artful Eye for 25 years. They've been here 27 years. That's quite impressive, right? And he's just celebrating his anniversary there. He was named Best Jeweler. You can show your support by voting for the Artful Eye Jewelers at dailycourierchoice.com. Also, don't forget to gather up all your jewelry that you don't wear anymore and take it into the Artful Eye Jewelers and let them give you ideas on what they can create, especially for you, out of what you don't wear anymore. Ideas and estimates are always free at the Artful Eye Jewelers, Middle of Whiskey Row, downtown Prescott. And we'll be right back. Welcome back. Leza live on a Friday morning on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. And I have a big, huge plate of mixed berry pie in my little hands. How gorgeous is this? Matt, how gorgeous is this pie?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Drew, have you tasted it? He's already tasted it.
Yeah.
Of course I did. That's my
say-
job.
Drew can't wait. Every time. Well,
I'm a Guido. I can't help
you
myself.
can't help yourself. Joining us in studio, I have Nettie Parrish from the bakery at Prescott Antiques, 915 East Gurley Street. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, did you bake this pie this
No,
morning?
No, I did not.
Get right on that microphone.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Thank
perfect.
you.
No, you didn't bake it, but somebody baked it this morning,
Yes,
right?
The owner bakes them right there at at the store.
At the store,
Yeah,
the
every day.
bakery at the Antiques, Prescott Antiques, right there on Gurley Street. That used to be called Joe Mudd, right?
It used to be.
Right,
Yeah, that
right.
was back when.
Back when.
But we make our own pies now.
Yes, yes. And are
and
these
they're the best pies.
I can't wait.
They're so good.
I'm salivating.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to take a
You're
bite
gonna
here
love
in
this.
just a minute, but I want to ask you, are these the same pies from the Rustic Pie Company?
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
Okay, but they're
Yeah.
similar.
They're similar.
Uh-huh.
They're homemade
Yes.
from scratch.
Okay.
The real thing.
Okay.
People that have been eating pies their entire life
Yes.
come back in and say, that was the best pie I've ever
Okay,
had.
I'm taking a bite. Matt, will
Okay,
you join
ready?
me?
Go.
Oh, no, Matt's going to talk.
I was going to say,
Matt's
I
going to
thought
talk while
I
I
had to talk,
eat. Yes.
but
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know what to talk about. But is it a good pie?
Oh, it's so
It's the best
good.
pie on the planet.
Fresh
Well, I
berries,
know that.
No
but-
doubt.
Really tell.
I mean, there are whole berries in here. It's not just. Yeah, I'm going to take another
It's
bite.
fresh fruit. The crust is perfect.
That is
Well,
delicious.
yeah,
All right,
I'm waiting.
your turn.
It's my turn? Okay.
Your turn. Did
all right.
you know that the mixed berry pie is my absolute favorite pie?
I had no idea.
You said you were going to bring a cherry, and I was
I
like, I can
know.
eat cherry. I
Well-
can eat cherry. Apple is probably my least favorite. But
What?
Oh, this
Well-
is a
Doesn't
big
make
winner.
sense.
well, it's really not my least favorite. My neighbor makes the best apple pie, and she just gave us one. So Scott and I finished a whole apple pie between the two of us. And I'm talking, this thing weighed like 50 pounds. It was a big, just dense. So I like apple pie, but I'm kind of sick of it. We'll just put
Yeah.
it that way. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
So what kind of pies do you have over there at the bakery?
We have fresh fruit pies.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Mixed berry, cherry, apple, and blueberry every day.
Every day.
Whole pies.
Yes.
And by the slice.
Yes. And the owner makes all the pies.
Yes, she does. She makes them right
What's
there.
her name? We need a shout out.
Rhonda Winton.
Rhonda.
Rhonda and Steve, the owners.
Wonderful. Thank you
Yes,
for
wonderful,
making
nice people.
delicious homemade pie
She
for the
does a perfect
community.
job. Mhm.
So what time does Rhonda start baking the pies?
Well, she does them all day and all night.
Really? That's just her thing. Well, she's obviously very good at it.
She is very good at it.
Yes, yes. Now tell people where they can find you. I know you're on Gurley Street, 915.
915
Right.
Southeast Gurley.
You told me
915 East Gurley
East
Street.
Gurley, yes.
Downstairs.
Yes.
It's 3 stories of an antique store, and down on the very bottom floor,
Right.
you have to go down a few stairs.
Yeah.
There's a bakery.
Yes, and it's a coffee shop
It's
too,
a coffee
correct?
shop. We have the best coffee in town.
Yes.
Really, we do.
Okay.
It's a local roaster.
Uh-huh.
And he roasts the beans, and I grind them there. So the coffee really is the best coffee in town.
Fresh
I'm
coffee.
told.
Yes, I believe you.
Thank you.
I believe you.
Yeah, and
fresh
we have
coffee
other
and fresh
items,
pie.
too.
Like what?
Well, we have the pies.
Yes,
That's the big.
That's your big thing.
That is.
Yes.
It really is.
Yes.
And I make cookies.
What kind of cookies?
Good, the best cookies on the planet.
What kind of
Okay,
cookies, Nettie?
chocolate chip, ginger cookies,
Really?
oatmeal, walnut, and the other one is peanut butter.
Peanut butter cookies.
Oh,
We'll
they're
see.
so
We're
good.
going to have a bake-off here because we are
Okay.
all big fans of the cookie, the homemade cookie. We're not just.
I make them every day.
Yeah. Okay. So
All day.
when we have our bake-off, because I'm going to bake mine, you're going to bring your mother and your
Yep.
mother's, and Drew's going to bake some
Oh, a
cookies. We're going to have
bake-off.
Nettie come in with her cookies.
Okay.
And then we're going to taste all the cookies and determine who's the best.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
That's going to be a ton of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a secret for your cookies?
A timer works really well.
timer.
The timer works.
And a recipe. Do you follow a recipe? Because I am a recipe follower.
No.
No. You're one of those.
No.
Yeah. Talented people that can
Yeah,
just throw
no,
things
it's
in a
just-
pot. Yeah. Yeah.
I think the question I have is where are we going to find a non-objective judge?
We're going to judge our own.
We're going to judge our own? Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to go
We'll
down
be the
that
judge
hole
of that.
because
Well, who do you think we could get to judge it? Yeah, we're going to have to find somebody that's impartial. Maybe we can get Amy Bonnie and her team to come in because Barry and I did the salsa contest at the police department, and we had to do that for her, so maybe she can do it for us.
yeah, I think that's a good trade-off.
Yeah, I mean, they like donuts, but I think if they like donuts, those police officers, they like cookies too, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Who doesn't
yes.
like
Who
cookies?
doesn't love cookies?
Right.
Right.
These are great. Well, we're talking about the pie this morning.
Yes.
Prescott Antiques has a bakery downstairs. You guys know what the
And Father's Day.
oh
Pies for Father's Day.
pies for
Oh
Father.
my
What dad
gosh.
wouldn't love a pie for
Oh,
Father's
every
Day?
dad loves pie.
Right? Isn't she the cutest?
Oh,
I love it.
Yes. 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 Does your dad love pie? My
He
dad loves
likes
pie.
everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So do people, can they pre-order a pie?
Oh, yes.
Yes. How does that work?
Well, they can call us or come in anytime.
Yes.
24/7. Here's our number.
Okay. Why don't you read the number?
928-800-9776. That's 928-800-9776.
She's a pro.
Oh,
She's a
yeah.
pro. Yeah. Wonderful.
Well, I love the pies.
Yes, I
I
can
love
tell.
them.
And
these people are very good, nice people.
and don't you have regulars that come in every day?
Every single day.
Yes.
Every
and
single day, and we're open every single day too.
isn't that nice?
7
What are the
days.
hours?
Well, we start making coffee at 6.
Wow.
And then I
okay.
stay till noon or 2. But, if someone comes there to the bakery and I'm not there, the antique store's open, they'll come downstairs and get you anything you want to go.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
it's super nice.
I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
And
So
we never run out of anything.
wonderful.
Yeah. But
Wonderful.
feel free to order a pie anytime.
Okay, and order
Or
it for your
stop in-
dad for
yes.
Father's Day. 928-800-9776. Again, Prescott Antiques is that yellow building.
Yes, 3 stories.
Yes, it's 3 stories. It's on
There's
the
old
south side of Gurley
cars,
Street.
There's fancy cars and nice people there all the time.
Yes.
It's a destination.
Okay, well, if you haven't stopped in to try it, Drew, have you been in to
Come
Prescott
on
Antiques?
down.
I've been to the bakery.
He's been to the bakery. Very
Aw.
nice.
I went right through the store, right to the
Right
bakery.
to the bakery.
Thank
Yeah, you
you.
followed your nose, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank
fantastic.
you.
Well, Nettie Parrish, you are delightful.
Well, thank you. It's
And
my pleasure.
I love that you brought us pie on
Aw.
Free Food for Us Friday, and we'll welcome you back for our bake off because I want to try your cookies.
Happy Friday, Prescott.
Happy Friday,
Thank you.
Prescott. Thank you for stopping in.
It
All
was
right.
my pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Stick around because Matt and Ma Henshaw are going to review the movie. I have it here. Bad Boys Ride or Die in theaters. Right?
Yeah, oh, yes.
Okay.
It came out yesterday.
I said it, and then I was like, I don't really know if that's true or not. But okay, so that's coming up. Stick around for that on Leza Live right now. Listen up, ladies. Prescott Women's Clinic was my go-to for all my prenatal care. I had both my babies with their amazing team. Yesterday, I shared with you how they saved my daughter Delaney's life. She wouldn't be here without Prescott Women's Clinic. I couldn't have asked for better support. They also provide a huge range of other services like well woman exams, birth control options, bioidentical hormones, and treatment for gynecological conditions, to name a few. 2 locations, making it super convenient. One in Prescott and one in Prescott Valley. Give them a call today. Make an appointment, 778-4300, or visit them online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. That's PrescottWomen'sClinic.com, and we'll be right back. Yeah. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA on Free Food for Us Friday. Nettie did not disappoint, did she?
No, very good.
I know. Wasn't that a delicious pie? I can't wait till I get to the crust. Even though it'll give me a stomach ache, I'm going to eat it anyway.
Good deal.
At least a bite, because you got to taste the crust, right? That's the best part.
It's very good.
Oh,
it's
good.
Flaky. It's
Did you finish your whole piece? That was a big piece. She gave us like a quarter of the pie. He did. He finished
not
it.
totally finished. There's a few bites left.
That's a yes.
Well, and I have to shout out to Kelsey, Claire, and Amaya because they brought me coffee this morning. There's nothing like coffee with a sweet, right?
And it's your birthday again.
I was just going to say she's got her Swizzler.
Yep. It says happy birthday, Leza, because I told you the story.
Yeah.
Kelsey ordered these for my birthday, and they came in late, so she gives them. But she said this morning this is the last one. The last happy birthday, Leza. So, hey, my birthday lasted, 6 months. It's pretty good.
Does that mean you have to give them back now and then start over?
No, I throw them away.
Oh,
Yeah. She'll have to order more.
that's fine.
That is fine. Yep, absolutely. Okay, so let's move right along without our Barry Barb this morning. Let's talk about the movies, shall we?
Yeah. This is going to be,
What are you?
I'll try and
are you
talk about it as
concerned?
much as I can.
You don't have to. When we're done with the movies, we'll talk about something else. I'm not worried.
Well, no.
Matt's
I
very
mean,
worried that we're not going to have anything to talk about.
we can always figure things out. Here,
Absolutely.
hold on.
Okay.
There. Now I'm on screen. and
Okay.
it
Yeah. Do you
is
guys see Matt? He's
so
on screen.
dark.
Wave to the fans. There's
It
Matt.
is so dark.
I told him. I said you got to be on camera because I cannot sit here and be on camera by myself for a half an hour. How boring is that?
Well, I mean, I got the screen loaded so I can do like this.
Yeah.
See? And look,
What are you doing?
Bad Boys Ride or Die. You
Oh.
can't see it because you don't see the live feed. But yeah, I put the IMDb on there.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
yes, Bad Boys Ride or Die. It came out last night.
Yeah.
I still think they messed up the title from the third one and the fourth one because the third one was Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, yeah. You would
And-
think that'd be the end
Right.
one, right?
So clearly this movie was an afterthought. And me and my co-host were talking about it a little bit on our podcast this week
Yeah.
where this movie, let me switch back to this. This movie came out, the third one came out right before COVID.
Okay.
And it was a smash hit. Everybody loved it. They had a blast.
Yeah.
And then this one just came out. So it's maybe, I don't want to say a money grab,
Yeah.
maybe a little
I'm
bit.
sure it is. I mean, why else are they making the movies?
Yeah,
to make
I
money.
mean, of course they're trying to make
Absolutely.
money, but
Yeah.
I felt they wrapped everything up pretty good in the third one. I don't know
Yeah.
if we ever needed a third one. I
Right.
think the first two are the best
Okay.
by far.
Right.
The third one, for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll try not to spoil it too
Right.
much.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it, Drew? No.
No, I have not.
I haven't seen any of them.
Wow.
That's shocking.
Yeah, it is.
The
it's a
first
thing.
one even came out. It came out in
I told you,
1995.
I'm a
Michael
dr- I'm
Bay.
a drama type of a girl. I like documentaries. I like dramas. I like real stories. Anyhow,
There's lots of drama in this. It's
what
a
is
buddy
this?
cop
Action?
flick.
What do we call this
Yeah,
one?
it's an action buddy cop
comedy.
film.
Action
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead. Tell us all about it. Maddie.
So the fourth one builds on the third one. The third one brought in some interesting things that I don't necessarily like, but
Like what? What's interesting?
well, I
that
don't
you
want to spoil the third one. So Will
If
Smith,
people haven't seen it, too
it
bad.
is what it is.
That's right. Fourth
Okay.
is out. You missed
so
it.
Will Smith in the first two and the third one is like the perma bachelor. Like he just lives his best life in Miami.
Right. Kind of like
drives
you.
a Porsche.
Kind of like you.
Of course, I
Yeah.
have a Porsche.
Yeah.
A big house. I'm a cop that makes lots of money.
Right.
But that's the thing. To explain his lavish lifestyle in the film, they're like, no, he inherited it because
Ah.
cops don't make
Right, I was
going to
say, yeah. But
know,
maybe in Miami they do.
Not driving a Porsche. I mean, So, anyways, he's living his best life. And in the third film, they spring that he had a kid,
Oh.
like out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
And his kid is in his like 20s, and he's an assassin and drug dealer and
Oh
all
my
this other
gosh.
stuff. The opposite of Will Smith.
Yeah.
And I mean, sure, is what it is, but
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of it.
No. Okay.
And so they build on that in this film.
Okay.
And the police captain who was in the first three films, who again spoilers, dies in the third one.
Yeah.
In this film, he is basically found to be corrupt, or is what they're trying to do is say he's a corrupt cop and he's been doing all this stuff for years, and he's been the head of all the cartel infiltration into Miami for drugs and money laundering and all that kind of stuff. And they're trying to frame this decorated police captain that died in the line of duty. And Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's goal of this film is to clear his name. Basically.
Okay, that makes sense.
And so Will Smith's son, who is now in prison for killing the captain in the third film, they entitle
Another spoiler.
yes, a huge one. They get him to ID the person that is behind everything, and so they break him out of jail and all that kind of stuff, and it's just
Chaos.
they go on the
and
run.
Craziness.
And, it's goofy and it's fun and it's
Yeah.
silly. It's straight out of the 90s.
Yeah.
I wish Michael Bay would have directed it. He directed the first two.
Mm-hmm.
Fun thing is Michael Bay does have a cameo in it, which is
Oh,
interesting.
that is fun.
He's driving a Porsche and he almost runs over Will Smith too. And
That's fun too.
It's funny. But the one thing I really wanted in this film is I wanted Will Smith to be slapped.
Oh, and was
Oh,
he?
that would've
Please
been perfect.
tell me
He
he
was.
Oh,
And
good.
not to ruin it big time, but it was so gratifying.
Yeah.
It was at the end, and Martin Lawrence and Will Smith are arguing about something.
Yeah.
And Martin Lawrence just smacks him.
Nice.
And then he smacks him about 7 more times. And it was just perfect. It was
love
so
it.
funny.
I love it.
So
Perfect.
it's a fun movie. It's lighthearted, but it's action. It's rated R, so there's F-bombs. There's not really any nudity.
Right.
It's a good time. It's a fun time. If you like the first two,
Yeah.
if you like the first three, sorry. If
Right.
you like the first three, I say go check this one out in the theaters. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. How many reels out of 5 are you gonna give it?
I give it 3.5 because
3.5.
it's not super like we could live without it because the
Okay.
first two are so good.
Right. Okay. But we wouldn't have had the slap.
No, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. And
Yeah.
the multiple slaps.
Isn't it weird? I mean, this is totally off subject, but kind of related. Isn't it weird that he slapped Chris Rock
It's
instead
very
of
weird.
punched him?
Yeah.
I mean, he slapped him instead of punched him. Anyway.
It's very strange. Yes.
Yeah.
But the chemistry between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence is incredible.
Yeah.
It has been since the first film. It
Right.
only gets better.
Right.
I can keep talking a little bit, but there's a role reversal in this one versus the 3 films previous.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I liked it or not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. All right. 3.5 reels for Bad Boys Ride or Die from Matt Hinshaw from the Real Film Nerds podcast. We're going to take a quick break, and on the other side, Ma Hinshaw will join us and tell us her thoughts on the movie. So stick around for that here on Leza Live. Right now, picture this. You wake up with a dental problem and your day suddenly feels like a slog fest. But wait. There's a solution, Pro Solutions Dental Group, where they offer same-day dental technology. You heard me right. No more waiting, no more hassles. Whether it's a crown, a filling, or even a dental implant, Pro Solutions Dental Group uses cutting-edge techniques to get it done in just one visit. You can say goodbye to multiple appointments and hello to same-day smiles. Don't let dental issues slow you down. Call the team at Pro Solutions Dental Group today and experience the future of dentistry. 928-776-1208 is their number. You can reach them online at PrescottDentist.com, and we'll be right back. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News 103.5 FM, KYCA. Thank you for spending some time with us on a Friday morning. I'm pretty sure I have pie in my teeth. If you're video streaming us online at kyca.info, I apologize because we're just scarfing down this pie during the breaks.
Yeah, I don't see any pie in your
Are you
teeth. I
sure?
mean, it's a little blue, but
Yeah, okay. Well, there.
from all the berries.
That's right. There you go. Berry pie from the bakery at Prescott Antiques on Gurley Street. Delicious. All right. Speaking of delicious, we have Ma Hinshaw on the line who made us some delicious cookies that Matt brought home to us. Good morning, Ma.
Morning.
Thank you for the cookies.
I'm so jealous. I love berry pie, and I don't make it.
Matt, you need to get your mom a berry pie next time you go home.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll take care
do.
of that. We'll take care of that for you. Yeah, and it's exceptionally good. But I have to tell you, your oatmeal cookies are the best oatmeal cookies I've ever had. And
oh my gosh, thank you.
Yes, and I am a cookie monster, so I know oatmeal cookies. Yeah, so thank you for sending some home for us.
The key is you have to forget them in a Mini Cooper.
Yeah, they were a little warm. They were a little warm when I found them from the heist. But anyhow, we're talking about the movies this morning, and Matt just gave a raving review of Bad Boys Ride or Die. You saw the movie last night in the theater?
Yes, I did, and there was a good group of people there.
Nice.
And there were lots of laughs, and I'm so glad. I thought it was a really good movie. I loved it. I love Martin Lawrence anyway. I just love him to pieces.
Oh, nice.
He is so good, and their relationship between the two of them, it's always just so much fun.
Have you seen the other three before this one?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I've seen all three of them.
Okay. Well,
And I like this one.
yeah, you enjoyed it.
Matthew David, I don't know. Just,
Who's that?
it's
The
just
director?
good.
No, she's using my full name.
Oh, Matthew David. I'm like, who's that?
She's the only person that uses. Well,
Now I know.
full
Now that
name
I
when
know
she's
it.
angry. Yeah.
Now that I know it, I'll be using it a lot. Matthew David. So you thought that his score was low? Is that what you're saying, Ma Hinshaw?
Yes, I thought it was low.
Okay, he gave it 3.5 out of 5. How many are you going to give it? How many cookies?
4.
4 out of 5. Okay.
Absolutely
Yes.
4. And the only issue I had was the final, what can I call it, battle of, where they actually get the bad guy kind of thing.
Okay.
Action
At
sequence.
times I got a little confused with who was fighting what, and I think it was the photography
Oh.
that I wasn't sure,
Yeah. Yeah. Did you
But,
find that to be?
It was good, and honestly, I was in Miami way long ago, like when I first got married,
Yeah.
1970 something,
Yeah.
71, and it's great cinematography of Miami. I mean, that was a travelogue in itself.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Did it make you want to go back?
No.
No.
It's just
no.
like Waikiki,
Yeah.
The first time I went to Hawaii, it was, you could see the water.
Yeah.
And then after that, well, forget it, because all these high rises everywhere. You
Right.
know?
Right. Yes, for sure. Well, 4 out of 5 cookies. That's a great review. And you know what? You were right up there with Rotten Tomatoes. The audience score was 97%.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Everybody was laughing in this family in back of me. They were just having a hoot. I mean, and Martin, you've got to say, and I love it, he's always going to retire. Well, I'm going to retire, and I'm too old, and all this stuff. And then there he is, right back at it again. It's really fun.
And did you love the slap as much as Matt did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The 7 slaps. That's so funny. I'm so glad they put that in there.
I am, too. I think it was great. It was just, and then, well, no, I can't talk about the end, but I wonder if they're going to have sequels.
What do you think, Ma? Do you think they will have a 5?
I think they will.
Yeah. What do you think, Matt?
What I think would be nice is a transition into Martin Lawrence's
Retirement.
son-in-law. Well, his retirement, yeah, but
Yeah.
he has a son-in-law in this film that plays a really big role. And what's fun is the actor has been playing that role for all the films. It's the only role he does.
Yeah.
And he has this deadpan humor where he just doesn't smile, he doesn't laugh. It's just fantastic.
Oh.
And he did some things in this film that make it seem like maybe he will be turning into the new Bad Boys. I don't know. So I think that would be a fun way to take this franchise, but who knows if they do.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to see if there'll be a Bad Boys number 5. What would they name it? After you sing Ride or Die.
I don't know. Bad Boys Never
Retire.
Die.
Retirement home.
Gold Watch.
Bad Boys Gold Watch. I love it. Well, we love you, Ma Henshaw. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Okay.
All
bye.
right. Bye-bye. All right, coming up, a little chit-chat with team here. Matt and Drew are going to tell us all their secrets straight ahead here on Leza Live. Don't miss it. Keep those radios turned up. We've got Dan Bongino coming up right after Leza Live here on the News 103.5 FM KYCA. Leza, Matt, and Drew in studio on this fabulous Friday morning, and the guys are going to share all their deepest, darkest secrets with us this morning. We'll start with you, Matt.
I would say most of my deep, dark secrets are not radio friendly.
Oh, now we really want to know them.
I don't.
Okay.
Deep, dark.
Well, we
I
know
don't
that your middle name is David now.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
Ma. How
Yeah.
dare you?
Matthew David. Matthew David. What a nice name.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's my father's first name.
Yeah, very
And
nice.
That's family tradition.
Family
So
tradition.
My middle name is my dad's first name. My younger sister is my mom's real first name. So my mom's real first name is not Marie.
What is it?
It's Victoria.
Oh, lovely.
But she always has gone by Marie.
Yeah.
And then my older sister's middle name is my mom's name that she goes by, which is Marie.
Wow, that's just fascinating. What about you,
It's
Drew?
not.
Do you have a middle name? You're Andrew, right? Andrew?
I'm an Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm named after my grandfather, who didn't have a middle name.
Yeah.
And in our family, it goes Andrew Imity, and then Joseph Imity, Andrew Imity, Joseph Imity,
Oh, is that how it works?
and Andrew Imity.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it just on our family watch, it's AIJI. That's
Yeah.
all it does, and just
I love
keeps
it.
rotating.
Yeah.
unfortunately, my son is Eric because my wife at the time didn't want his.
She did not want to follow suit.
So we put Joseph in as his
Middle name.
Middle name.
And is that why she is an ex-wife? Is that the reason?
No,
Want to share with us why?
I cannot confirm or deny anything.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you know,
It's probably not in my best interest either.
yeah, probably not. Probably best to just keep
Gotta
your
let those dead dogs
yeah,
lie.
keep your mouth shut on
Yeah.
that one. My husband, his father. Okay, so Scott is John Scott. He's a John. His father is John Gust, which I love that middle name, Gust, like a gust of wind. And then my husband's grandfather is John, and his other grandfather is John. Isn't that funny? So, yeah,
It's a lot of Johns.
that's why Scott goes by Scott instead of John. Yeah, absolutely. All right, you want to share some deep, dark secrets with us, Drew? He's really thinking about it.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck on words here, which
Yeah.
rarely happens.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll tell you something that people would not believe.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 1B in college.
1B. All the rest were C's?
No.
Wow, you're giving them a lot of credit.
You know,
C's.
that's my job. I like to poke. All the rest were A's? You got all
And a
A's?
scholarship to go as
wow.
well.
What did you study?
Graphic communications and
Yeah.
business management and a minor in marketing.
And what did you get the B in? What class?
English.
And who was the teacher?
I don't know because they didn't like her.
You don't. I would
All
think
the
I would
teachers
know.
I like, I remember their names.
Right, right. Wow. Okay, 1B in college. I can't claim the same.
Nope.
I
Nope.
win money on that, so don't. I'll prove you wrong.
Okay.
So I'll take your money.
All right, well,
I'll take the money out of my jar that I keep giving you.
yeah, you do.
Getting more and more full.
Yeah, we love that.
Unless someone rated it.
I hope not. I
Probably
hope
the same
not.
person who took the cookies.
Well, that is interesting trivia about yourself. Do you have a fun fact that people do not know about you that might surprise them?
Middle name David.
Yeah, middle name is David. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
My obsession with Star Wars.
Well, we know about that.
Yeah,
You talk
yeah.
about that every single day.
Yeah, but it's the truth. Most people are
All right.
ashamed of it. But yeah, I have a toy collection
Yeah,
larger
worth millions.
than most children would love.
Yeah, how
but,
fun. Well,
yeah,
that's fun. That makes you happy.
So I will go with college.
Okay.
What degree do you think I have?
Well, I would think photojournalism.
Nope.
What is it?
I have a bachelor's in fine arts with
Fine
a
arts.
emphasis in photography.
And look how far it got you. Look
Yep.
how far it got you.
I'm on this show.
You are. See? Yeah, Radio Gold. Award winning. We haven't won any awards yet. I
have.
I have, yeah.
You have.
I have. So I guess we could call it award winning. I like that. Let's call it that.
Perfect.
Award winning Leza Live radio show. Very nice. Well, I've got some designations for the weekend. Would you like to hear them? We've got a couple minutes left. Tomorrow's National Best Friends Day, and we were going to celebrate that today because we're all best friends in here, right?
Of course.
Yes. Best Friends Day, a.k.a. just another excuse to chill with your BFF. It's also National Betty Picnic Day, celebrating anyone named Betty. Betty White, Betty Grable, Betty Crocker. And I guess you celebrate by going on a picnic?
With someone named Betty?
Yeah, with somebody named Betty. I don't think I know anybody named Betty.
No, I don't
Personally.
think so either.
No?
Yeah.
No? What about you, Drew?
I don't think I know Betty.
Okay, all right. It's National Jelly-Filled Donut Day tomorrow. Isn't that crazy that they have 2 days in a row? I'm not a big fan of the jelly-filled donut. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Well, if
Are
it's
you?
jelly filled, it doesn't have a hole.
Right.
So is it really a donut?
Well, it's
or is it a Danish?
It's fried dough, so yes.
All right.
Yeah, the Danish has it on the top,
That's
as
true.
you know. Do you like jelly-filled donuts?
Yeah, I think they're okay.
Yeah.
Not
Do
my
you like,
favorite, but
is there a donut you don't like?
do I look like I don't like donuts? I'm not picky.
Well, here's something I can get behind. It's National Rosé Day tomorrow.
Oh.
Second Saturday in June. Rosé is the oldest known type of wine dating back to 600 BC. It's usually made from both red and white grapes. And, we're out of time. I have so much more to say.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday on Leza Live. Thanks for listening.